Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out its 7 pillars. She has also set her table. She has sent out her maids, and she calls from the highest point of the city, "Let all who are simple come in here," she says to those who lack judgment. "Come, eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways and you will live. Walk in the ways of understanding." The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For through me your days will be many, and years will be added to your life. If you are wise, your wisdom will reward you. If you are a mocker, you alone will suffer. The woman folly is loud. She is undisciplined and without knowledge. She sits at the door of her house on a seat at the highest point of the city, calling out to those who pass by, who go straight on their way. "Let all who are simple come in here," she says to those who lack judgment. "Stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in secret is delicious. But little do they know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of the grave." Now, Jesus said of this spirit of wisdom that she is proven right by her children. And we also know that Jesus told us that if we want to enter the kingdom of heaven, that we must be converted or changed and become like little children ourselves. And we know that Jesus was anointed by that spirit of wisdom. So we see that he gives us an example of sitting at the feet of wisdom, this woman who cries aloud in the streets, who calls to us and says, "Come and learn from me." And he shows us that even he, as the Son of God, could humble himself to learn from her as his mother. Jesus humbled himself to become a child of wisdom, and then he determined that he was going to prove her right in the eyes of all of the Pharisees of his day. So the word of the Lord is here to ask you today, are you, like Jesus, a child of wisdom? Are you able to learn from the woman wisdom? Are you here to prove a woman who has something to teach you about God wrong for teaching and rebuking the sons of God? And if you see a daughter of God, an image of this spirit of wisdom, speaking the words of God just as her mother does, then understand that she is proving her mother right. And if you come against that woman, if you are a person who looks at the woman wisdom and says, "Be quiet, I can't learn from you," then you are sitting in the house of the woman folly. And if you are trying to prove the woman wisdom wrong, are you really her child? Let him who has an ear hear what the Spirit says to the churches.